Hello everyone, welcome to episode 36 of our Previous Let's Play series part 2. The last episode cut off, unfortunately, so I'm going to make this episode into 2 parts. A little bit of a hassle, but just not too bad. So, I think this is the last bucket I need to actually fill up this reactor. Dum da da dum, da 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 dum. There we go. It's completely filled up. So, I'm about ready to set this off, guys, but I'll be right back and I'll set it off shortly. Okay guys, so I've just gone and gathered myself some uranium ingots. I have to go mining, go and get some more of the I forgot what the dust is called actually. It's like pyrithium, I think it's pyrithium dust, and I had to go make myself some more of that, and it was just a big pain. I felt I didn't really need to do it on camera. So you can use this as yellorium, you can use it instead of yellorium, and as you can see, the reactor generates a lot more RF now. It generated, I think it was 800 and something RF before, and it uses less fuel. And you see the amount of fuel it uses per mil buckets is dropping, and it's generating a lot more RF. In fact, it's generating killer RF, which is just crazy. So this guy is just like completely just cruising with power now. It's just doing absolutely amazing. But I've got no idea how this machine is actually receiving power. In fact, it isn't. So I'm just going to quickly snag this guy, put him away, leave him there. He's not really needed for this part, to be honest. And I can see though it is accumulating a lot of waste, and I believe this is our mil buckets, so you want to keep this as low as possible, I believe. So you can actually make a steam turbine reactor, but turbines are really expensive. Like the power port isn't, but it's like you had to use these plutonium ingots, and they require just I don't know actually. I've not really done much with them, but I know they require like cyanide ingots, and they're just a bit of a pain. They're more in depth, and this guy gives us more than enough power than definitely what I can handle. And I want to point out, guys, up here I actually have a control rod, and you guys are probably wondering what that does. Well, this control rod up here, I can insert this into the fuel. So if I say put this in 100%, that means that control rod is useless. I can see, look, it's not generating any more power. So there's a way to control it. So if you want this specific fuel cell to only work at 50%, and it's only going to work at half efficiency now, so it's going to use half the fuel but generate half the power. So it's a way to sort of balance your reactor when you just sort of leave it on tick over. So like, for example, I could try and balance this, so but things you will get snow build up on top because you have this really cold liquid in it. So I think if I put it on 60%, I don't know, is that balanced? I want the power to either not go up nor go down. The internal buffer's going down. What if I insert it 80%? So only 20% of it can work, and that'll be the internal energy buffer still climbing 90%. Is there I can do Alt or Shift and Alt to do 1. If I've got 94% inserted, so it's going to generate very little power now. Okay, now it's losing power. But it seems to gain power when it's any higher. So I'll keep it 90% just so it's sort of on tick over. It's still losing a little bit of power, so I'm going to quickly retract it. 4% maybe? Is that going to work? I could still probably do with it being 82%. No, I think maybe 83 might do it. what were we on before? I think we was on 84 before, and then we were losing power. No, well, that's sort of on a very slow energy climb, so I think if I about leave it there, it's not going to use much fuel at all at that. It's using 0.131 millibuckets of fuel. And it's got like the best liquid in it to keep everything cool. If you put it at anything higher though, it loses it. So I need it at 84%. Yeah, 84% looks perfect. I can't put it at 0.5. I wish I could, but I can't. And bear in mind that that's with the laser drill running, I believe. Oh, I just can't see the beam. It's just glitching again. Sometimes it just glitches and you can't see the beam. Okay, I can see that beam. So at least this laser drill's working, guys. I think this about wraps up this episode. As this isn't a new episode, this is just part 2 of this, just following up on the other episode, because I cut it off when I wasn't meant to. So thank you for watching, guys. And this episode we've done some big reactor stuff. We've definitely got power sorted out for a while. I may need to expand this at some point when we get bigger power demands, but I mean, with this big beast reactor, it's working at what, 16%, and it's still gaining power for us. I could probably scrap this lava, but it's mere enough free power. So in fact, I want to do one thing before I sign off this episode, and that's head off to the Nether. You guys are probably wondering why I'm here. Well, this lava pump is making us a nice little platform. As you can see, it's still pumping lava, even though, because what it does is it's scanned all around it and it's recognised all this lava. So it's going to go ahead now. I don't know if it'll go into new generated chunks. So it looks like I'm going to have to go around, generate a few chunks for it, maybe help it out a little bit. But yeah, it's making a huge platform across the Nether, which is pretty cool if you ask me. So thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Maybe even favourite if you like the video. And take it easy.